And then Ben, can you let us know, why did you initially decide to serve with AmeriCorps?
So this is actually my my second term with AmeriCorps. My first was, I don't know, about 5 years ago. I did Achievement Connections, which was a math tutoring program in high schools. For me, it's really part of a larger career change. And what I think is great about AmeriCorps is it lets you get into jobs or work that are normally hard to get into if you don't have a social work degree or social work background. So it really provided me an opportunity to get to working in these agencies that I hope to be a part of in the future, maybe more as a professional social worker. The other, I think, great benefit of AmeriCorps is there's a very clear expectation that you can serve 1 year, and that's good, and that's encouraged in a lot of cases. So like me being in transition, I didn't want to start working somewhere and then quit after a year, because a lot of times it's really hard for places to handle that high turnover. But AmeriCorps, it seemed more of an acceptable thing to be able to just work for 1 year at an agency.
Well, thank you for doing, I guess, 2 years of service. I didn't know that you had served with Achievement Connections before as well.
Yeah, it was actually, I only did a summer with them. They need extra staffing in the summer. So I'm probably, I don't know, a year and 4 months maybe. But
nice.
Yeah.
And Ben, can you tell us a little bit about any favorite stories or memories you have from your time at Marshfield Clinic Volunteer Wisconsin serving at Dane County 2-on-1?
Yeah, so I mean, interacting with the volunteers on a day-to-day basis was great, and just getting to talk to them and get to know them better. But some interactions I really appreciated were we were working on a newspaper article to try to help with recruitment. So our goal was to interview our volunteers and just, ask them like, why are you serving, and what do you find enjoyable or tough about the job, things like that. And that I felt was just a deeper level of conversation that was really enjoyable, just to hear like, oh, this is why, our volunteers have devoted 5 or even like 10 plus years to volunteering with us, and what they find joy in and satisfaction in. It is also good to hear about what the struggles are. I think we recognize the struggles, but it is still good to hear about it. But just being able to have those deeper conversations with their volunteers in preparation for the newspaper article was a great experience. We never published the article because we actually stopped recruiting shortly after I was kind of ready to publish it. But I'm hoping, maybe in, I don't know, half a year from now, we'd be able to release that.
I'm sure it'll come in handy for them as things get back to normal post-COVID. Yeah. And Ben, you mentioned the idea about serving for a term as a transitional period. So do you have an idea, what are you going to do following your AmeriCorps service with Volunteer Wisconsin this year?
I'm pretty excited. I got accepted into UW-Madison's Masters of Social Work program. So I'm going to be doing that the next 2 years. And yeah, I feel like AmeriCorps has actually really prepared me well for that. Not only like skills-wise, but also just broadening my idea of what social work could be. I know like mental health services really weren't on my radar before being in AmeriCorps, but taking a lot of these calls and even talking actually with the volunteers or their partners has made me understand how prevalent mental health issues are, and a lot of what I was hoping to tackle as a social worker. So.
Ben, that's great. Congratulations on the master's program.
Thanks.
And thank you so much, Ben, for your services here with Marshfield Clinic Health Systems Volunteer Wisconsin, and all the work you've done for 2-on-1 here in the Dane County area, and then people calling in throughout the state. We really appreciate the difference you've made this year, particularly as it's helped us get through this COVID crisis and help answer questions for a lot of people throughout our state and throughout our region. And thank you so very much for speaking with us today.
Not a problem. Glad you're getting the word out about AmeriCorps. We definitely need more people serving.